The end of a dream. Nigeria's 2026 World Cup journey comes to a heartbreaking stop. Good evening. The dreams of millions of Nigerian football fans were shattered last night in Rabat, Morocco, as the Super Eagles fell to a devastating defeat against the Democratic Republic of Congo in the final of the African World Cup playoffs. The final score was 1-1 after a tense 120 minutes, followed by a gut-wrenching 4-3 loss on penalties. This result means Nigeria will miss its second consecutive FIFA World Cup, a profoundly disappointing outcome for one of the continent's football powerhouses. The Battle of Rabat, a game of high stakes. The match, held at the Prince Moulay Hassan Stadium, was an all-or-nothing contest for a place in the Interconfederation playoffs, the final hurdle before securing a ticket to the 2026 World Cup in North America. The Super Eagles, who had fought their way through a difficult qualifying group and a grueling semi-final against Gabon, were widely tipped as favorites. The game started in the most promising fashion for Nigeria. Just 3 minutes into the first half, the Super Eagles soared ahead. A fast attack and a decisive strike from midfielder Frank Onyeka, aided by a deflection, wrong-footed the Congolese goalkeeper and gave Nigeria the early 1-0 lead. The goal sparked immediate celebrations, seemingly confirming the expected trajectory of the match. However, the Leopards of DR Congo are not a team to be easily subdued. They quickly settled into the game, leveraging their physical strength and direct play. Their persistence paid off in the 32nd minute. A lapse in concentration in the Nigerian midfield and defense allowed Meschack Elia to receive a through ball and calmly slot home the equalizer. The 1-1 scoreline at the break set the stage for a dramatic second half. Injury blow and extra time drama. The second half brought a significant turning point. Nigeria's talisman, Victor Osimhen, who had been pivotal in their semi-final victory, was forced to withdraw at halftime due to injury. His absence was immediately felt. Without their main attacking threat, the Super Eagles struggled to find cohesion and penetration in the final third. Instead, it was the DR Congo team that grew in confidence and dominated long spells of the game. They created several clear-cut chances and twice thought they had scored the winner, only for the goals to be correctly disallowed for infringements in the build-up. Goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali was forced into making several crucial saves just to keep Nigeria in the contest. The defensive resilience on both sides ensured that neither team could break the deadlock in the regulation 90 minutes, pushing the tie into an exhausting period of extra time. The pattern remained the same. Nigeria, looking weary and disjointed, held on against a determined Congolese side that pressed relentlessly but lacked the final clinical touch. The agony of the penalty shootout, with no winner after 120 minutes of high-octane football, the match proceeded to the cruel lottery of the penalty shootout. In a bold and ultimately inspired move, DR Congo's coach substituted his main goalkeeper for the shootout specialist, Timothy Fayulu, moments before the final whistle. The tension was palpable, and the shootout quickly descended into chaos for Nigeria. Both Calvin Bassey and Moses Simon failed to convert their opening kicks. While Nwabali managed to save a couple of penalties to reignite Nigerian hope, the momentum was with the Leopards. The shootout reached sudden death at 3-3. Nigerian defender Semi Ajayi stepped up but saw his well-struck shot brilliantly saved by the substitute goalkeeper Fayulu. This left the weight of the nation on the shoulders of DR Congo captain Chancel Mbemba. The veteran defender stepped up and, with ice-cold precision, converted the final penalty, sending the DR Congo team and their fans into delirium. The final score in the shootout: DR Congo 4, Nigeria 3. What this means going forward. For DR Congo, this dramatic victory is a monumental achievement. They now advance to the Interconfederation playoff tournament in March, taking them one step closer to their first World Cup appearance since 1974. For Nigeria, the defeat is a massive blow that marks a dark moment in their football history. Missing the World Cup for the second time in a row will undoubtedly lead to a period of deep introspection and a review of the entire qualifying campaign. Questions will be asked about tactics, player selection, and the overall management of the national team. The Super Eagles started their campaign slowly, and despite showing flashes of brilliance, the inability to close out this crucial final match will be a bitter pill to swallow for the entire nation. It is a harsh reminder that in African football, talent must be matched with consistency, composure, and a steely nerve when the pressure is at its highest. The road to the 2026 World Cup has ended for Nigeria, but for DR Congo, the dream lives on.